This shit for out, this shit for out, this shit for out, this shit for out. Yo. So you say you know what you're doing with that shit, you know what you're doing with that shit, you know what you're doing with that shit. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. Show me that. Show me that. Show me that. Okay. Know this shit forever, right? 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 Hey. I be dancing with the fire. I be dancing with the fire. You can look me in my eyes. Know I been up on my grind. I be dancing with the fire. I be dancing with the fire. I be dancing with the fire.
All right, and it's She-Rex Mics, and I'm here with two members of Kfan. I have J Morris and the real J Stackz. And you know what? Just go. Let's hop right in and just go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself, where y'all from, what y'all repping, and everything like that.
Okay. How you doing? This is J Morris. Acronym for just the everyday money over everything, Riz. I'm from a small town, inside Hendry County down south, outside of Palm Beach County. Pretty much Lake Okeechobee, the only isle on Florida. But Tampa Bay area is kind of like my second home. I moved here. And so, I linked up with a friend, a couple of them, and ended up being the real J Stackz. I'm going to let him take over on that part.
Okay.
And this is the real J Stackz. My name pretty much just says it all, you know what I'm saying, as far as explaining me. I'm about a dollar in every way. Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn diplomat. But I grew up in St. Petersburg, Florida. Charles Park area, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm also, I just, you know what I'm saying, I come from the struggle for the most part, you know what I'm saying? But when I did move down here, I got involved into the music scene kind of by accident, and, J Morris is somebody that I met along the way. And ever since the day I met him, we've been pretty tight.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, and you kind of got one of my questions here already before I can even ask it. Both of you did, because I was going to ask about the J Morris and the real Young Stackz name, because I was wondering where the name came from. But so you kind of knocked out that question already.
I'm about to say, as far as me, well, I used to go by Lil J, but there's so many Lil J's out there, and a producer that's down here, he's actually a cousin of mine, super producer by the name of Stackz. He told me basically about, what I'm saying, when I first started music, he was telling me a little bit about branding and everything like that, so that's kind of when I, changed my name.
Oh, okay.
Came along with, the advice of my big cousin, basically.
Okay, and if I could say something, J Morris, pretty much my name, all in all, it's spelled from my government name. It start with a J, last name Morris. So, I kind of just broke it down and gave it an acronym. I got an acronym for everything, you guys to count. Kfan is an acronym for Kinfolk and Non-Fiction, which means real family, if you say it backwards. And pretty much, we were not related. Nobody in Kfan is related. But we're unified through, family, We've been together long enough, and pretty much brothers. His mom called me son, and vice versa. So it's like we there, you know what I mean? So it's deeper than the 4 letters.
Well, y'all was knocked out my other question. Y'all just flowing right into what I had. I was gonna ask, I was gonna say, tell us about Kfan, tell us how it all came together and everything like that.
Okay, I still have a little story for it. It's a crazy story. I'm trying to make it short as possible because it's really long, and I like to talk a lot. That's what everybody tell me. I had a dream. It wasn't about Kfan, but I had a dream. Pretty much a dream / like nightmare or whatever. And I pretty much came out of the dream sweating, and I was like, it was like unreal to me what I seen in the dream and when the position I was in then. So I made a couple of phone calls to some people, and they pretty much talked to me. I gave them the situation about the dream and everything like that. And the next day, it's kind of like I was cleansed like a different person or something like that, and in so many words. And I remember when I first moved to St. Pete back in 2004. in the situation. Basically, my dad, so many words, he kicked me out the house, and I ran into a better opportunity being from the country, and I moved to the city. So this was like November 2009. I had a dream, and I started remembering the homies that was rapping like around the time I was rapping, you know. Cause I had a CD, my own demo CD when I came up to St. Pete. So pretty much I came to the city as I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just like my name is, you know, Jay. So everybody that knew me for rap first. And so that same CD, I took around and I used to go to my friend's house, and Jay Stackz was actually one of them. And I seen his potential he had in a lot of music. Like we'll have a whole cypher, like 60 of us on one street, and everybody rapping, battling and everything. But Jay Stackz would come out the crowd in the middle and just put his hat down and just give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Just give it to him. And I used to sit back in the crowd watching. Like one day I know that, you know what I'm saying, he was beast with this. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up being it. And so I took a chance at it, and I hit him up on MySpace. That's just how old it is. And he was in Job Corps at the time. Getting the trade, so he didn't expect a phone call or nothing like that, you know. I didn't know where it was gonna go, but I knew that he reminded me of me a little bit. So I was like, getting the chance, but you know what I'm saying, we get a chance together, we probably could be something. So I gave it a shot, and he accepted. He was like, okay, I'm down for it. I ain't planning to move back, but I'll try this, you know what I'm saying. And from there it's just Kfan, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't going to be Kfan by myself, but I knew there was some people out there was pretty much hungry like I was about it in all kind of different aspects. And so it's originally 4 people in Kfan. The other 2 that's not with us right now is Stackz and Perry Boy, which is producer, but he also do a little musical thing too. It spanned from us, you know. We've been brothers ever since, and this was 2010. We was official Kfan to the world, and you know we just started our journey, and I'll be here today with you.
Oh, that's definitely a good story right there too.
Oh, it's deeper. I just had to chop it up. Like I said, it's in the music. You listen to the music, you'll see the evolution. You'll hear the evolution. But I can talk all day. Like you got 6 years of, you know, being just unknowns like yesterday, and like now it's like you got fans and people that want to listen to what's your next word, and you got the shows and everybody liking you. Is like it's cool, you know. Because I was never a popular dude, so I was always picked last on football teams, basketball teams. You know, I was always an underdog. You know what I'm saying? So when I took music up, the same people that picked me last on teams were saying my name. They say my name on stage, or let me come on stage with you. And I was like, nah, let me do me now. Let me show you how to do it now. Let me show you what I can do. And that's basically my whole thing was. And so I held that to myself tight, and that's what I hold on to, you know. So yeah, it's deeper than you think. It's good.
That's what's good. Now the other question I have for you guys, is that both of you guys on that song "Dances with Fire"? Yeah,
that's actually me on the hook. I rap first, and Jay Stackz on second.
Okay, so I was wondering where that concept for that song came from, because I was bobbing my head to it definitely.
We come up a lot of hits. We come up with. Well, first of all, half the time we don't not really around each other anyway.
Yeah, that's the chemistry we got right there. We see the beacon, and we just start throwing our own chemicals in it from where we at, and it don't blow up, but it makes a mark, you know. Got the right ingredients. It was like smooth selling. It was pretty much on some, you know, we get our daily link ups and talking about, you know, what's the next move, and the beat. Like if I love the beat, I don't care if it's the Beyonce beat. Like I done did music on all kind of beats. Not that I can put it, but just keys on the beat. Like Linkin Park, you know what I'm saying? I listen to a lot of that music growing up, Limp Bizkit and all that, you know. Get my skateboarding on here and there. But you know, I'm versatile. I'm really don't care what it is, I can get it. I put the soul on it. We make it happen. So when he said that, I was kind of a little tipsy, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, whoa, I hear something for it. And, you know, I see a lot of artists, you know, as we'll say, dancing with the fire, you know what I'm saying? It's both aspects, like, you know, playing with fire, dancing with fire, you know, actually have that in the video. So we just pretty much put in all aspects anybody can relate to. And plus, if you didn't have one, you know, the fire is like, you just got that flame burning like you the next one up. You like, and that's what we pretty much went with. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have no guns and nothing like that, but, you know, we had to make it like global as in what we mean by the fire. So I just kept repeating it, caught a little wave, and we kind of like just went forward, and then everything just started coming out. Then I just started freestyling the verse, and then, he was feeling it, and then we started dancing with the fire, and we dropped it, and shout out Casman and AP, and shit was history from there.
That's what's good. And let me ask you this, because it's been my kind of experience, that people jump into the music industry for different reasons. But what inspired both of you to jump into the music industry?
You can go ahead, Stackz. I'll go after you.
Really, what inspired me to do it, to be honest with you, I kind of did it by accident. I always had a passion for music, though. Like, since I was a kid, because my mom, I used to beat on the table and be repeating raps all the time, and she'd be like, "What was you back there talking about?" And I'd be like, "Nothing. I'm just rapping my favorite song." So, as I got older, I was really a sports. I'm real good at basketball and football and everything like that. But I missed my opportunities to take it to a professional level because I wasn't doing things such as going to class and everything like that. So, really, but I was around a lot of my peers that were doing it, so I got a good feel on, the industry, the things that you have to do and what it takes to become, and I kind of, I fit the part, to play the role, I guess. So it still being something that I was really good at, and I think it has an opportunity to not only express myself, everyday things that I go through that I can't necessarily talk to people about, It's an opportunity to also just bring. I love entertainment. Period. I like being around people. I like so I don't have to necessarily do music. It can be entertainment, but I really went this route because I enjoy it, and it's a good way to feed my family and keep shit positive. And also, help the youth, because not too many people is really being role models and talking to people when they're in the position to.
Right. So you do it kind of like for therapy. The same reason why I do it. Like, go ahead and say on the song or say whatever, whatever I'm feeling, I can just go ahead and put it on the song and just be done with it. So I definitely feel you on that. But what about you, Riz? I'm calling y'all Stackz and Riz. I don't know why it's easier.
You can't go, cause both of us start with J, you feel the same. I was just telling him that, that's a very good way to, break it down, cause the other artists sound so much like J Stackz names, like, Stackz Sam, J Stackz, so people get that, like, so, you can do that. Riz and Stackz, that'll work. My name speaks for itself, my first last name actually is J too. I just found out on Stackz, so that's pretty great. I came back from, I met the producer back in 2000 in Palm Beach County, and I used to go to the studio, nobody perfect, so, I'm no judge, so, got some studio time paid, so paid studio time here and there, and I was a little angry bird back then, so to release my anger, I'll fight, I'll just start some stuff, some crazy stuff, just being boredom is dangerous, that's what they tell me. So this producer was like, I be hearing about you, you need to slow down, if we end up so where you want to be, so, release your anger on the song. So I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to go do what I'm doing to release my anger. So it's like, I learned, and then, I got locked up, got out, and pretty much I ran to the studio like, hey, okay, I'm gonna do what you said now, I'm ready. Kind of like that big movie, like, he got out and he was like, oh yeah, I was kind of like that too. I was like, yeah, man, I'll drop music now, instead of doing what I was doing. And so he's like, all right. So as soon as I'm on that path, he's like, you dropping too much music now. Now you got to break it up. It's mixtape. You got to break it down. You got to let the people know you can't just be dropping stuff. But so I got away from that. I said, okay, I don't want to do that stuff then. So I went back to being my regular self, and had a childhood friend that I used to do music with, go by the name Junior Griffin. And we knew each other since elementary. We got the same name. My dad got the same name. Like all kind of crazy similarities we have. And we pretty much met that producer together. But before all that, my family told me I was rapping or mumbling rhythms since I was 2 years old. They say I hurt myself. Everybody be caring about me hurting myself, and I pick up something and start acting like I'm rapping. So, so they were like, you got a star in the family. So I kind of spared from that. And then when I got 7 years old, my mom passed away, R.I.P. Miss Bernard. She passed away, but she was telling me what music was and you should sing for your people, because I started off singing. I do a little singing thing here and there, but I can rap, But when she passed, I didn't want to sing anymore because it made me think about her too much. So it turned to pain, so I started rapping. And then when I met that producer, I was already too angered from my mom passing all them years. 23 years this year. So you know what I'm saying? It's like the what she had for me going on is like it's grown now, The passing of her is grown. 23 years old is grown, like it's a growing image in my head. So only way to stay close to her is to continue music, because nowhere on this earth right now I can tell her, look, mama, I did it. So I'm gonna keep going until I can tell her I did it, So that keeps me going hard, So I just wanted to know what she taught me. And once I learned, I just kept going. And then, I'm here today.
That's what's up.
Yes.
All right. So now when I listen to y'all, I hear like a couple of different styles. So what I want to know is, for me as a fan, if I came to a Kfan show, if I came to a J Morris show, or Really Young Stackz, well, I don't know why I keep saying Young Stackz, the real J Stackz show, what would I see? What would I get out of it? What would I walk away with as a fan?
You're definitely gonna walk away feeling like, like I said, I played a lot of ball in my time, so you gonna feel like we left it all out there, like we you know what I'm saying, we really played or performed our hearts out. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's definitely gonna be well money spent. As far as like when you spoke about the styles, he grew up down south. I'm from Brooklyn again, so I listen to. I never grew up feeling like somebody was the hardest or whatever. Like I got, even if you go and look at other songs and they compare them now, like it's a whole new wave. So I mean, I grew up on like Cassidy and Joel Santana and the Locks and Jay-Z. But listen to everybody, like everybody from Texas, the old Soldier, what it was, Soldier Slim. Anybody you can name, probably I done listen to everybody. I got a favorite song from everybody, down to old people, down to new people. Stackz, Wave or whatever, Lil Uzi, all them guys like that. So it's just a really good mixture. He sounds like anybody. It's an excellent combination.
Yeah, 'cause we versatile. Like I told you earlier, we can I can jump on any beat. I don't discriminate. I just have a message, and I know that you heard. It just you'll definitely get what you paid for. Probably a little more. You gonna be like you acting wild like this. Like I only paid this, but it's like it ain't about the money. Sometimes it's just about the feel. Like it just feels good to do your craft in front of somebody that actually want to hear what you got to say out your mouth next. Like when we did Dance with the Fire, we ain't had no idea how that was gonna get. Like we all know that was kind of going up there. 'Cause I had a song called "I'm Gone" in November 1st. I dropped. You just catch it out on SoundCloud right now. We speaking also. You can just Google Kfan NT or our names individually. But I dropped that song, and then Stackz dropped a song called Looney Tunes, and people liked that, and then we did the Dance with the Fire. It's just like a whole different energy coming from that one, and you'll definitely enjoy what you see,
Well, one of the questions too I wanted to ask is, and you might have already touched on it already here, but because I know you said there's a single "I'm Gone." Is that the single that you're still pushing right now, or are you pushing "Dances with Fire" right now?
I'm actually pushing "I'm Gone," I had a couple spins in Atlanta a few months ago. But pretty much, if those all three can be singles, you'll say we pushing those. We do, up until, probably like 2 weeks ago, we do, our own self-promotion. So, we'll pretty much be promoting all three because we know that out of all the songs we have, if we post those and we get a lot of attention, that's pretty much going to be the song we push. And then if it comes down to choosing one as a single, then that's when we'll choose one as a single. Or we just use those three for like demo, or to go on a mixtape slot. So pretty much it's in the eyes. I can say, pushing all three. Well, you can say we're pushing all three because how we promote it, it'll look like three singles. Be all different flights.
That's what's up. So you got Looney Tunes, Dance with Fire, and I'm Gone.
Yeah.
All right. That's what's up. All right. Well, that's pretty much all the questions I have for you. Did you guys have any shout-outs that y'all want to say?
Yes, I have some shout out Perry Boy. He in Georgia right now. We'll be up there soon. Shout out Stackz he at the house tuning in. Shout out to all our fans and supporters that have been with us since day one. I'm talking 2010. I'm talking if I walk up to you, you can rap a verse to me, because it's a difference in somebody growing up and just saying, oh, you got good music. You know what I'm saying? We get a lot of stranger love, a lot of out of state love. And I ain't gonna say no names out there on either behalf, but I don't want to leave out nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say, you know who you are. We appreciate you, and we do know. That's what I'm about to say. Everybody know who they is. You know what I'm saying? That's why before I even forget somebody's name, I'm gonna just say Young Fam. That's everybody in 14th Ave. Everybody in all my dogs that's locked up. My daddy, I love y'all. Yeah, for sure, man. Shout out my dad. He probably ain't hyped this yet, but I'll show him when it goes down. Shout out to Junior Griffin, like I said, we came up together, man. Shout out to Nat Deezy, y'all hear from him soon, pretty much everybody been rocking with us, the real love, so we gonna continue to bring a lot of kinfolk and non-fiction music,
All right. And where can everybody find your music or find you online?
Okay. SoundCloud, J Morris. That's JaeMoerisk. You can pretty much Google that. But I'm on SoundCloud, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Django, Reverb Nation. And of course I'm on iTunes, Amazon. He on Vivo too. Oh, get him. Yeah, on Vivo. It'd be so much, so that's love right there.
The real J Stackz, THEREALJAESTACKZ. Thanks Google that, and everything gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? Everything. So that be the way. Oh yeah. Thank you, DJ Smooth. Shout out to the boss.
Yo. So you say you know what you're doing with that shit, Oh yeah? Show me that. Okay. Know this shit forever, right? Hey. I be dancing with the fire. I be dancing with the fire. You can look me in my eyes. Know I've been up on my grind. I be dancing with the fire. 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 Kiss me dancing with the fire. Kiss me dancing with the fire. Hey, don't you get on my best side, cause you know I'm gon' ride. Kiss me dancing with the fire. 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 I be dancing with the fire. All of my niggas gon' ride. Still a slave, but I can read and ride. I need my bread that we didn't ride. Whip it up and beat the pot. Break it down and feed the block. Short nigga tall dreams. You know I'm aiming for the top. Life ain't always what it seems. I stay down with your team. My eyes red, I'm chief of greens. I got zippers on my jeans. Stepping on scuds, that Billie Jean. Suit and tie, smooth criminal. I keep that trust to a minimum. They hating on me so subliminal. I be dancing with the fire. I be zoning in at night. Drippin', nigga, making history. Came from nothing, all about the chemistry. I was talking, they wasn't listening. Now my action speaking so freaky. Life is sweet like mentions be. You better be by Kfan, you mention me. I be dancing with the fire. I be dancing with the fire. You can look me in my eyes. Know I been up on my grind. I be dancing with the fire. 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 Kiss me dancing with the fire. Kiss me dancing with the fire. Hey, don't you get on my bad side, cause you know I'm gon' ride. Kiss me dancing with the fire. Kiss me dancing with the fire. Kiss me dancing with the fire. Kiss me dancing with the fire.
Icy, I ain't playing hockey. Chinese sauce and teriyaki. Couple hundreds in my pocket. Cushy green like the goblin. Sippin' lean out the goblet. Chopper taller than the hobby. Cop tied down the closet. The shade drip like a faucet. Camp deep like a marshal. Kobe Bryant ball hogging. Bad guy Dolph Laundry. Cooking dope in the cauldron. Shit flame like a motor. Kill the track, no pulses. Coolest nigga in the fortress. Soul grounded like a tortoise. Change the game up like a cordless. With something foreign like a Porsche. Beef for me, just torture. Hunt you down like a vulture. Transform like a Voltron. Flexing head Jimmy Neutron. Getting bread like a crouton. 40-30 like a futon.
I be dancing with the